Okay, today we are here in Rhinebeck, New York at the Dutchess County Fairgrounds for the spring dust-off. And this afternoon I am with Kathy Larsen of Larsen Restoration in Kingston, New York. Kathy, what type of work does your shop do?
Well, we'll do anything from a rotisserie restoration to a heavily modified build, and everything in between. From if you would like your drum brakes upgraded to disc brakes, we can do that. We can install EFI to get rid of that carburetor. And our motto is we're only limited to what you can dream of.
So you had mentioned four-wheel disc brakes.
Yep.
Are you a dealer for any company in particular?
We are a dealer of Willwood disc brakes and also CPP for a little bit cheaper variation.
Okay, two very well-known names. You had mentioned EFI.
Yeah, we are installers and dealers of SpeedwayMotors.com, and we purchase Holley EFI through them, and we can fully install the whole product from running the return lines to all the electrical.
Fantastic. So, if you don't want to be bothered with the choke, high idles, warm up, Holley EFI, very popular in the market, and brings your car up to today's modern technology. Turn the key, instant start, smooth idle, and quicker drive away.
Very
Fantastic. So you're a Willwood distributor, a Holley distributor. Any others?
We have Willwood, Holley, CPP, Heights front suspensions. We are also Speedway Motors, as I said.
Okay. Heights is quite popular. Great front end. I see a lot of them on a first generation Nova.
Yep.
So a very good bolt-on clip, very easy. Makes engine installation, access, better handling, better braking. So, full service in your place, like you said, only limited to your imagination.
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, behind us is a very customized Cuda. 10-cylinder Viper engine. The engine and the transmission from that Viper are in this vehicle, and tons of customization. Why don't you throw us some highlights on this car?
Well, every single body panel has been metal modified because we believe that a metal car deserves metal fabrication. We won't do any of that bolt-on stuff for fiberglass or plastic unless the customer wants that, of course.
Okay.
But this customer, he gave us the shell, an engine, and a transmission, and the only rule was to make it look cool. So
Okay. So, how long was this restoration in progress?
this,
Well, actually, it's a bit more than a restoration. There's a lot of modification in this car as well.
yeah, it was probably around 2 years of, the hood is completely made out of two hoods. We used an original scooped hood, and we had to actually put a scoop on it because the engine, if you look at it from the side with the hood up, it sits higher than the fender. So without the scoop there, the hood wouldn't clear. And we also put air extractors and went so far to put the structure back underneath where we cut out. And then the hood is made, or the scoop is made from a flat hood that we wanted to keep that center ridge that runs down a Cuda hood. So we figured that was the smartest way to go.
Nice, very nice. All metal.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, functional and great looks to go, along with maintaining some factory style with the center line down the middle of the hood. Okay. You're located in Kingston, New York.
Yes, sir.
You have a website?
We do have a website. It's our name, LarsenRestorationandDesign.com.
And it's LARSEN, not SON.
And
Facebook page?
yes, we also have a Facebook page that is Larsen Restoration and Design, and we're also on Instagram with Larsen Resto Design, just RESTO.
Fantastic. People can reach out to you, inquire about your services, what they would like, anything from a factory appearing restoration to something highly modified, such as this Cuda. Again, we're going to highlight this in a moment, and basically anything in between.
Yeah.
PPG paint.
Yes.
A lot of people argue that they are the best in the business, on top of the latest and greatest, not only in the collision world, but in the custom world as well. At Larsen Restoration, I know it's a family-run business.
Yes.
What's Dad's background?
My father is a retired police officer that he was retired on disability, but he decided not to retire fully, and he opened Larsen Restoration and Design to follow his passion.
Okay. And you have a brother that you work with?
Yes, I have my older brother working with us as well, and
I understand he's got a mechanical engineering background.
yeah, he is a mechanical engineer. He graduated from Union College up in Schenectady, New York, and he has a lot of the designing and mechanics from projects that we have.
Okay. So there's a lot of experience, a lot of education, a lot of imagination that is going to be put into your build if you choose to have Larsen Restoration do work on your car. So, speaking of backgrounds, why don't we tell us about yours?
Well, when I went to go decide what to do, I was thinking I wanted to be a mechanic, but I wanted to one-up my dad.
Okay.
And I saw an airplane and I thought someone's got to fix those. And I ended up going to college to be an airplane mechanic. And I was working at Cessna Citation at Stewart Airport in Newburgh, New York. And I ended up working for the family business, going back to my roots with the cars.
So your Cessna background included jet engines?
Jet engines and a lot of aluminum work.
Okay. So, a lot of technical background. Okay, so your dad's involved in the business. Your older brother's involved in the business. Obviously, you are as well. How about Mom? Is she around?
Yeah, she is a part owner of the business.
There she is.
And she is actually a full-time teacher, teaching reading for middle school students. But she was doing all the book work until I came over and joined the business. And I took over all the business book work, the customer service end, and gave Mom a little break from a full-time teaching job and taking care of a full business.
For being a mom, I bet you she makes sure she keeps you all in line, I'm sure.
Yeah, we know how far we can go.
A little bit? A little bit? Are they all well behaved in general?
Yeah, I beat them otherwise.
So, again, lots of background, lots of experience, lots of technical expertise on the mechanical end, on the body end. Larsen Restoration, Kingston, New York. What's the phone number?
It is 845-514-2895.
Write that down. Give them a call. Get them to build you a show-winning car. Okay, let's take a detailed look at this 70 Cuda Custom Modified by Larsen Restoration in Kingston, New York. This car has an incredible amount of work and customization end to end. I am in a working building where people are setting up for a car show, so you may be hearing some background noise, but we're going to do the best that we can to maintain great audio quality. So let's take a look from the front. We'll get down for a bird's eye view here, face to face. We have two oil coolers in tandem here in the front. You have a custom chin spoiler. The lower valance has been modified. The upper portion of the lower edge of the bumper has been cut here to provide clearance across the top for these oil coolers. The bumper itself is painted body color and has been tucked so it is flush here on both sides. The grille is stock factory issue. The headlights are all-encompassing for headlights, low beams, high beams, and signal lights. Everything is in that one capsule, and they are LEDs. Let's take a look under the hood. We have a 555 cubic inch V10 motor straight out of a Viper. Dual air inlets here. And once we take a look at the hood, you'll see that the hood scoop is functional, providing fresh cold air to each of those air cleaners. You have a custom 4-core aluminum radiator. The radiator support has been modified to allow this radiator to be mounted a little bit farther forward. The car does have vintage air, so there is a air conditioning condenser there. Actually, the AC compressor is down there. Obviously, power steering. Headers for the exhaust. It has 4-wheel disc brakes. They are not power assisted, they're manual. They're Willwood 4-piston calipers, all 4 corners. And there's a lot of feedback from Willwood customers that their 4-wheel disc brakes do an amazing job without power assist. The inner fender skirts have been bead rolled for strength. This engine looks right at home like a factory issue, with the exception of engine height. If you get down here to top of fender height, the intake manifold for this does sit higher than the fenders. So again, the hood has been customized to allow engine fitment. Hood hinges are factory issue. This custom hood actually doesn't weigh much more than a factory hood at all. Therefore, the original springs were able to be maintained. The underneath of the hood is finished 100% and provides a factory appearance to a degree. A lot of time, a lot of effort. 2 hoods were utilized, well, one of them being a shaker. And if you look here at the air extractor areas, this portion of the bottom side is actually from an actual Cuda hood. So let's bring the hood down. Get a look in there. You can see that this hood scoop is actually functional. And another cool thing about this hood, it maintains, we're not going to see it all that well, but it maintains a factory body line here and here. And on the top skin, this factory body line runs all the way to the back. The air extractors are functional. It is secured with hood pins in the front. You have your pin here. You have the upper portion, your caps here. Again, that just looks right at home. They have 17-inch wheels, front and rear. You have drilled slotted rotors here in the front. You can see the Willwood name. Your 17-inch wheel has plenty of clearance for the rotors. You have flush mount glass. The chrome moldings have been removed, so you have a rubber reveal molding, flush mount all the way around. And the roof drip has been removed here. Both sides. Super smooth. No door handles. This works on electric poppers. The interior has been customized. You can see the color of the wheels continues on to the steering wheel. You have white-faced gauges. You have the transmission straight out of the Viper. You have 2014 SRT Challenger front seats. You have 3-point seat belts that have been installed, which is an upgrade. You have 2 cup holders. Actually, they have LED lights in the rim. That's what the white portion is on the top. So there's a switch in the interior to turn those on and off. You have a hockey stripe painted on the quarters that continue into the door, along with a Viper design. Again, that is all paint buried under the clear coat. And again, no door handles, electric poppers. I'll just push the button, open the door. The gold of the wheels is continued here to the door sill plates. Two-tone door trim panels, very tightly tucked headliner. You have tilt steering wheel. Kathy will show us the LEDs for the cup holders. Looks pretty cool. Once these lights are on, if you can't find your cup of coffee, you got big problems. There you go. You'll know where your caffeine is for sure. Back glass, flush mounted like the windshield. Fuel filler relocated to the upper rear valance because we have some modifications in the back of the car that do not allow that fuel filler to be mounted in its original location. Full-on custom rear deck lid. Carries some of the front end theme straight here to the back. You have a center high mounted third brake light and dual exhaust outlets right in the middle of the rear body panel. Air diffusers down low. Super wide tire in the back. Again, flush mounted bumpers. You can see here that this bumper is straight on flush with the quarter. Rear spoiler integrated right into the trunk lid, and that is all steel. It's all metal fabricated. There is no fiberglass in this car whatsoever. Body is straight as an arrow. Cool personalized license plate. This is one extreme car. A lot of thought, a a lot of ideas, a lot of hand fabrication. Paint sanded and buffed to a show car finish. Super deep. Just an absolutely phenomenal job. This car should be an absolute blast to drive. Big horsepower, big torque, big cubic inches, 10 cylinders, 6-speed transmission, provides you 2 overdrives. So shift into 5th or 6th and knock your RPMs right down and have a nice, easy cruise. With the torque behind this thing and 2 overdrives and an open road, I'm sure you can get an extreme mile an hour as well. Super cool custom look, straight down the roof without that roof drip. Body color bumpers, so all the chrome has been removed. Again, a very extreme custom. Very nicely done by Larsen Restoration in Kingston, New York. Look them up. Hope you enjoyed the tour. We have a new feature here on the Muscle Car Appraisal YouTube channel. We want to feature your car. We've set up an email address of mycaronmca@gmail.com. We ask that you send us photos of your car along with a story of some background on the vehicle. Has it been in your family forever? Since new? Are you the second owner? Was it a high school dream of yours to own this car? Has it been modified? Has it been restored? Is it factory original? Does it have a ton more horsepower than it used to? Have you turned it into a Restomod? Do you drive it, show it, take it out for ice cream? Whatever the background history is, was it a typical little old lady car with 5,000 miles that had been stored for 20 years? Send us the background on the car along with the photos. We will then contact you to get some additional details and see if we can make arrangements to bring you on our channel as a video guest so we can feature your car. So again, send us your photos and information to mycaronmca@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing about your vehicle and featuring you on our show.
Muscle Car Appraisal thanks you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. Please like our video and hit the bell notification. And once again, we thank you for looking at our video. Have a great day.